Hey, what is good everyone, Fury here, and today we are looking at a match between Hauko playing as Lowain. Apologies if I get that name wrong. If anyone can tell me the phonetic pronunciation of it, that would be much appreciated. Versus Rookies playing as Ladiva. We'll get right into it. I wanted to look at this matchup because it's a matchup I struggle in as Ladiva. I find it very hard to stop Lowain from zoning without taking extraordinary risk. So we'll see how Rookies deals with it. Right from the get-go, you can see that he is blocking a lot of this, trying to slowly work Lowain to the corner. Jump-ins, you know, they're going to get punished, but he's not actually pressing a button. Oh no, he did press a button there. Huh. So there could have been potential for a sort of like further conversion. And that's something that seems to happen a lot, right? Lowain's got this weird backdash. He's kind of got range on it, which is nice. And it allows for creating space versus Ladiva and staying out of that, you know, lariat range, because when you're playing as Ladiva, you want to EX lariat to catch the minions, because you hit Lowain and the minions, right? This is just perfect spacing, full punish. He's going to get a little setup from this. Manages to sweep out though. Why did that happen? He started trying to walk back. Alright, that'll do it. Yeah, catching the walk back. Now this parry right here. So the counter, as you know, is not the best counter in the world. It has a lot of problems. On a grounded normal, you can on reaction dodge, and you know, it's just generally blockable if you do it on a jab. Like, it's just not brilliant. Like, not having a true reversals in any game is gonna suck. But one thing it's very good at is catching safe jumps. Freezes you in the air and just basically cools you out. You're just kind of stuck. Characters that have like air supers can deal with it, but Ladiva is not one of those characters. Good catch on the run in though, and he's going to get a knockdown. Now it's going for a pretty ordinary Oki. Walks up, I guess, was trying to bait the counter and wasn't ready for the neutral jump. So yeah, you're going to see there's like difference in Ladiva's pressure. Oh, nice jump back. That's dead. That's absolutely dead. Where did that come from? I wonder. That's such an interesting response. So he jumps back with him, gets the technically a cross up normal, and then punishes. Really, really cool, interesting round. I mean, this is going to be the bane of a lot of this matchup, right? Is Lowain. Lowain, it suffers when knocked down. Even though safe jumps aren't available, you still get further mix. You know, you can still just do empty jump SBD. You can still just go for a normal meaty, and you can see that there. That is setting up that heavy meaty, right? So the taunt at the end is basically perfect timing to get this meaty, which is awesome. And that's where the mind game's going to come in, whether it's an SBD, whether it, you know, not going for the empty jump. I like this. It's very safe pressure. Yep. Parrying out, which is good. You want to kill, if you're going to kill Lowain, you want to do it quick. The whole thing is, like, when he gets meter, you're going to really suffer trying to get in. Once again, meter setup, bit of a different setup that time. Yeah, once Lowain has meter, he can reversal out, right? He can just do his super, and you just have to firm it. So if Ladiva is going to do anything, this is why I end up rushing down a lot of the time. It's because I'm just trying to force him away from that meter. And that's why this start right here for Ladiva is insane. You know, it's very hard to stop Lowain from just setting up at least one minion. Rookies did a really good job, and let's watch how he did it, right? He just ran up. Lowain trying to wait and react to something, just runs up an SBD. It's like, that's just insane. He's going to get the other mix up. This is obviously, you know, when it's a really common thing if you're fighting against Ladiva, right? If Ladiva doesn't have headbutt, the target combo is not that scary. The target combo basically, you know, puts Ladiva at minus, but not punishable minus. The headbutt makes it a very safe situation for her. She can just cancel into headbutt and it's still her turn, right? When she doesn't have headbutt, your options are go for lariat, and that will beat some mashed normals. The lariat is obviously way worse because if the Lowain doesn't do anything, the lariat will whiff and it gets a full punish. Unlike the headbutt, whereas like if you don't do anything and you block the headbutt, it's like, all right, cool, it's still her turn. Like, I still have to guess. Has the headbutt, and that allows Rookies to get the command throw, you know. Once again, just going for that same pressure. Manages to force his way out, and this is, you know, Lowain's going to be able to get a bit of meter here by running forward, calling the minions, getting a hit as well. Man, he's really connecting on these sweeps. Like, that one, I definitely don't understand. Just calling out the improper timing, I guess. And you saw there the empty jump to bait the counter, but just delays the button afterwards. It's a really important caveat to when you do empty jumps is, if you're going to do the empty jump, delay the button afterwards. Because if you just sit there and wait and try and react to the counter, a lot of the times you're just going to get punished for it. They're just going to press a button and just like slap you, and you're either going to be blocking or on startup. At least if you do the crouching or standing normal on the ground and Lowain does still counter, you're going to be able to dodge it, and that's important, right? Little frame trap there is going to get the air throw, and Lowain is going to super in this situation. Or not. Alright, there we go. There's Hickey. That's what we were expecting. Good dodge, by the way, from rookies through that counter. It isn't super easy to do. You do have to be on it. They're just playing this very safe. You can do things like, you can run up when that lightning's on the way, but it's harder for Ladiva to do due to her slower movement speed and just blocking it out there. You saw he was like forward jumping, so the whole lightning didn't connect. That was really good. That was good. Slapped away the minions immediately, and is going to start this. Okay, corner pressure. See what the mix-up is. It's very complacent and not doing. Ooh, what was that setup? I mean, it whiffed, so not a good one, but interesting. I like the idea of having a little setup there. Makes sense. But that stand heavy, get that proper meaty timing. Alright, cool. Lowain's got away. We're back to this neutral game, and this is what I want to see more of. Good counter poke on that clash. Yeah. Rookies has really caught the tempo of this Lowain player, it feels like. Yeah, I like this. Really safe stuff. Going to get the corner position. If you get a knockdown, it's going to be a very good knockdown. Here we go. Alright, into the setup. Calls the boys. Goes for the overhead. Overhead again to go through the super. Very smart. The thing you have to remember about fighting Ladiva, which feels like no one ever remembers, is even if you overhead her command throw, the super, it will not be a counter hit state. And that's very important. Alright, good. I love this. When you get a proper conversion, don't spend EX. You don't need to spend EX. You can just go for the jab headbutt or the light headbutt, and you're still pretty much in the same mix situation. How many... Alright. I'm hyped. Look how many different ways rookies varies the timing on this Oki, right? Normal headbutt after a target combo. Target combo once again, normal headbutt. Heavy, which isn't really a frame trap, but will catch any delayed button inputs. Doesn't work, goes into target combo. Early cancel into the EX, which catches Lowain trying to do something. Gets a conversion off it. Drops a conversion, granted, but then lariats. And I love the lariat. Even though it didn't work, I love the lariat as an attempt to catch Lowain trying to mash out. Still manages to block the jump in anyway. Alright, calling the minions. He's doing so well. I'll say this. This is probably what I struggle at the most, is these two assists are on screen, right? What do you do here? So we've seen rookies go for sweep to catch Lowain, like, kind of stuttering. This time we're seeing neutral jump, or jump forward even, which is a very interesting option. It's a hard situation for Ladiva to deal with. You know, the reversal doesn't make it a clear 50-50. Jesus, that... You were ready for that? You're insane. How are you ready for that option? Alright. You see an activation here. Yep. Better be ready. I wonder if he's going to take more risks. Yeah, see, the pillars is the thing that normally pushes Ladiva out. It's unreactable, so you end up firming a lot of stuff. Ooh, gets caught by the unblockable at the end. This is not impossible for Lowain. What? Man, like, Rookies is playing on such a level that I'm finding it quite hard to, like, comprehend here. I guess because he had gone for so many sweeps, jabs, neutral jumps this time, that he was able to get this slow-ass command grab. Like, the command grab is not a defensive tool. The normal one isn't. It's slow startup. So that's a really shocking way to finish out that round. That's some really crazy conditioning that you're able to land that. I guess it all came from the sweeps and all the other options in that situation, but still, you don't really expect it. Alright, go down here, calling out the boys. Just playing it very slow this time, which I like. This is the Lowain that I find so difficult. It just seems that when he runs in, which he does have to run in, you know, having that extra meter helps so much. But when Lowain does run in, Rookies is ready for it, and that seems to be the core of all of his game plan. It's like, alright, cool, you call all this shit, and then I'm going to just make a really hard read on you. Once again, just varying this pressure. Does get a good old punish for that. Oh, doesn't finish the punish. And a point blank assist. That's scary stuff. Good. Come on, Frey. Alright. Reacting to some of these options a bit better now. Yeah, doesn't want to take that sort of 50-50 situation after that block. Just going to go for the safe stuff here. There you go. That sequence is basically just free. Oh, yeah. I hate it when that happens. Blocks this. Has to block. Get hit by the unblockable. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Alright. And now I finally understand why people hate fighting Ladiva. That sucked. Alright. Yeah, it just feels as if Lowain is starting the round with all this control. Yeah, cool. Like, just moving back a bit more. That's awesome. Have all that screen to work with. This is the thing. I guess he's just scared of being worked to the corner. Man. I've not seen that neutral situation go his way at all. It's fascinating to me that Rookies is able to create that scenario where he wins that exchange, what, every time bar one, basically? Because, yeah, that's the thing. Lowain has to move back to call these assists, right, if we think about it. You can't be in a range where Ladiva can, like, punish you with any kind of normal or just slap away the assist easy. Or even, you don't really want to be in range of EX Lariat. So he's moving away, which is obviously giving space for Ladiva to move in. Rookies is taking that space then and knows that he has to block. Like, that's the key thing, right? I get hit by the assist calls, because I'm trying to move around them. He's just like, I'll block it. I'm not scared of your pressure mid-screen, and I'll just make a read on the pressure. And that seems to be his game plan on how to win that neutral. You know, you get one knockdown as Ladiva, he puts you in the corner most of the time, and Lowain just has a weak defense. The counter, as we spoke about, very good at dealing with safe jumps, kind of not good at dealing with anything else. Being able to dodge on reaction is it's an insane sort of quirk of the counter. So yeah, interesting matchup. I'm going to definitely apply that to my game, where I think about just like, alright, as long as you're pushing him to the corner, you're winning still, right? It's only when you get opened up you stop winning. So cool stuff. Hopefully that was enjoyable for all of you. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a great day, and take care of yourselves.